Welcome to Forking with Spoons. I have a special guest this week. That's Tyler.
Hi.
He's going to show us how to make sous vide steak and mashed potatoes. So watch and learn.
Sous vide comes from Latin and it means under vacuum. The sous vide machines that you see are actually immersion circulators. This one right here is an Innova one. The way it works is you set the temp that you want whatever it is to cook at, whether it be meat, vegetables, chicken, whatever. And you set the temperature and a timer for it. And it will keep whatever you're cooking at that temperature for however long you want it to. I generally cook my steaks for 2 hours, but I've done bacon for up to 8. And I've heard of people doing stuff for multiple days at a time. It's really neat, it's really easy, and it makes cleanup amazingly simple. Whenever you're doing sous vide, you need to have a container that you can put water in, and you could also clamp your sous vide immersion cooker onto. I have a container right here that is made specifically for sous vide. It has a lid and a cutout for my immersion cooker, but I also have a stainless steel stock pot that I can use. That is sitting on a cutting board right now just to kind of protect the counter from the heat. I'm going to set the steaks to cook at 130. For the mashed potatoes, I'm going to set the temperature at 190. Now these are in Fahrenheit. If you want Celsius, you can Google it. I'm not going to do the math for you, but it's really easy. On the Innova machine that I have right here, I just set 130 and then hit the play button in the middle, and it gives me feedback. Since I do have to get the other one up to 190, I've already started that one. So next we're going to season the steaks, and we're going to use salt, pepper, Uncle Chris's, and whenever we put them in the bags that they're actually going to cook in, we're going to use rosemary or thyme. Thyme is very popular, and fresh garlic. For the potatoes, we're going to clean them, peel them, chop them up, and we're going to add milk, sour cream, butter, salt, pepper, and chives. So next we're going to start putting the potatoes in the Ziploc bags. A lot of people, they use vacuum seal bags or vacuum pack bags. We're going to use Ziploc bags. It's better to use ones that have like a double zipper on them if you do use this method. And then we're going to use the water displacement method to make sure that we get as much of the air out as possible. The potatoes will still want to float, but we will weigh them down so that they stay submerged in the water. But next you're going to see the seasoning and the things that are added to the potato bags. So whenever you're doing the water displacement method, you want to seal your Ziploc bag all the way across except for a small corner of it. And then you'll want to dip it into water. I have another pot here that's filled with cool water. And you want the air to be forced out, displaced by the water that is around the bag. So it's better if you go slowly. Don't try to just throw it in there. But you can see how the bag wants to kind of cling to what is inside. And then whenever you get to that top corner, So this corner right here is the one that I did not have sealed. You want to make sure that you're got as much of the air out as possible, and then seal it up. So now we're going to put the potatoes in the water. They will want to float, so we are going to have to weigh them down to make sure that they stay submerged for the entire cooking process. So the steak and potatoes have been cooking for 2 hours now, so it's time for us to take them out, and we're going to sear the steaks, and we're going to mash up the potatoes. Whenever you take these out of the water bath, one of the important things to do is pat them dry with a paper towel, because whenever you try to sear it, if you don't pat them dry, it's going to want to make it steam, and you don't get that nice sear on the outside of them. Today we're going to sear using a torch. You can use a cast iron with some butter and some garlic or something else to add flavor to it, but using a torch to sear it gives you that nice good color to it. These are pretty good.
All right, guys, so here is the meal that Tyler prepped for us using the sous vide. We're gonna cut into this and give it a taste. Are you gonna join?
No, it's all you, girl.
Okay.
But before you actually eat it, if you look, the temperature is the same all the way through. Normally with
Look at
cooked
this.
steaks, whether they're grilled, boiled, whatever, you have a gradient, but that is medium rare from end to end, top to bottom, side to side.
Bon appetit.
Don't know if that's a good laugh or a bad laugh there, Bree.
It is very good. We're gonna taste the mashed potatoes. Very good. You should definitely get a sous vide and make everything in your sous vide. And if you made it through this whole video, thanks for watching.